How's it going, folks? Welcome back to their Pokemon Unite video here on YouTube. Today, we're going to be showcasing some Cinderace gameplay. Cinderace, I think, is the most powerful carry in the game right now. If you're someone that's looking to rank up on the ladder, whether you're playing duos, trios, solos, or even in a 5-stack, having a powerful Cinderace on your team is the best way to do that. And if you're good at playing Cinderace, it's the best way to take your rank destiny into your own hands. The decided best build for Cinderace is the one that we're going to showcase in this video. You use Blaze Kick plus Flame Charge for incredible amounts of mobility and repositioning around the battlefield, as well as a little bit of CC that Blaze Kick provides. For the item build, we're taking Buddy Barrier for a little bit of survivability, but then we take Muscle Band and Scope Lens to chunk through massive amounts of damage. As far as the battle item goes, I think Escape Button is just the best one you can do. While it's true that both of your moves provide you with a little bit of mobility, sometimes you need to go just a little bit further than that. And when you have 3 different ways to jump around, you can make certain that nobody's going to catch you unless you want them to. At any rate, I hope you enjoy these 2 full solo match highlights that I have for you here. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing how Cinderace can just pick a game up and carry it on its back if you play well and position excellently. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another Pokemon Unite video here on YouTube. I think if you're someone that cares about farming rank or MMR or whatever, I think Cinderace is definitely the best character for doing that at the moment. This character is more than a little bit overtuned this patch. Hopefully in addition to the new character this week, we see some balance changes as well. I think Cinder needs to be dialed back a very small amount. Blaze Kick probably needs to be made slightly worse. Our lanes are okay here. Charizard's not particularly good in lane. Oh, we have Green Ping. That's exciting. Something to note with Cinder's damage management when you see me microwing. Every time you use one of your skills with Cinder, your next attack becomes boosted. So one of the things to manage is you'll see me try and use these skills when my boosted isn't up, which maximizes the amount of boosted attacks I get, which makes my clear faster and output more damage. It can be especially hard to do when you're inside of combat with a lot of enemies, but when you're clearing jungle, when you're clearing your center path Pokemon, it's usually pretty easy to do and it's good practice. Charmander is just not helping our Pikachu at all. Oh, they already ate all the fruit here. That's unfortunate. All right, so we flubbed a lot of these bees, but we got 2 KOs here. Let's head back into our center path here. Esper Cars and Alchemy? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, never feel bad about asking Magic stuff while we're playing other games. We talk about Unite and Horizon Forbidden West while we're playing Magic. We're a multi-game stream. We have B camps coming up here in a second. Charizard is finally at Chameleon at 720. Okay, we need to reset here before we do this objective. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. I'm going to KO that on my way down because now we should trickle 9. You see me watching the objective as I walk down using the minimap here. Use my Unite to secure there. Can't really do a whole lot. My teammates weren't there. And that right there, chat, is a good example of what I mean when I say Cinderace is the best character to learn to try and rank up in this game. You see how much control over my own destiny we've had this game because my character is just so cracked and can carry? Like, I got big, I gave myself 9, we came down, and then because I got 9, I was able to use my Unite to secure, even though most of my team was absent. Like our Venusaur here. Come on, Venusaur, there's bottom dinos. Go get your 9, friend. Like, just no map awareness here from our teammate. Like, they desperately need their 9th level to be big, and they just, like, ignoring this valuable Pokemans. Yeah, gotta back up here. Hey, Avocado, thanks for 23 months. Welcome back, appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna clear these dinos, and we're gonna be 13 before 4 minutes, which is pretty good. So, a bunch of our friends went top and still lost that objective. Our Venusaur is not a Venusaur at 4 minutes. And like, look at this. Like, you can't always control everything, unfortunately. Oh, it's resetting. Venusaur, use your Unite move. Press your button, bud. I believe in you. Oh, and if Charizard and Pikachu would have just... I'm so glad, chat, that we did not give this Pikachu the jungle. Our Pikachu had initially called center path. And they have just been in the wrong spot at basically every point this entire game. It's so important that you're center path person. Understand what's going on. I had to use a button for that, but I think it was worth it. I don't know. It's a little aggressive. It'll almost be back up by the time Zap gets here, which is when I need it back up. That felt like a classic martial arts movie. The bad guys attacked the hero one at a time. Yes. All right, we kind of care about this Rotom at 230. Isn't so much that we need to get it, so much as we don't want them to have it. It's so important that I don't get KO'd here, chat. I am level 15. We'll be dead for 40 seconds if we get KO'd here. Press your buttons, friends! Alright, that cap doesn't matter from Slowbro. We needed the zap anyways. Please stay with me, Blissey. We have 5 Unite moves for this Zapdos fight, chat. It's like a Christmas miracle. There are 4 of that, 3 of them KO'd, and the what's it called is backcapping. See? Remember when I said earlier, sometimes it won't just be your team that's backcapping while Zap is dying? Sometimes it's the opposing team. Sometimes it'll be the enemies that are backcapping while Zap is being KO'd. I would like to dedicate this match win to the opposing team's Slowbro. Would not have been possible without them. So shout out to getting to play 6v4. What are the odds, chat? Is Slowbro their MVP? What do you think? Easy Slowbro MVP? Oh no. Oh my god, the bee just stopped my back. I think that should actually be considered a bug. I think the fact that creeps can attack you and stop you from backing while you're not attacking them is very silly. Yes, yeah, Lucario and Frog both united me when I ran up towards the Rotom, and I got out without getting knocked out. Oh, does it not show you? Oh, the Frog got their MVP, sure. Easy 37% team damage, chat. No big deal. Wow, their Frog did 110,000. Holy crap. That's a lot considering our team was not that thick. Frog said, no, that's fine. So this game, I'm going to execute a strategy that's very common when you're playing solos. It's the communist jungle strategy. It's not their center path or my center path. It's our center path. I don't care who called it first. Our Greninja has 1300 MMR. I'm running into the middle. The frog lanes significantly better than Cinderace does. And it went to lane. There you go. God bless. The frog was good, so we'll give it a little, we'll show up for first B's top to reward the frog for giving us the center path. The best characters to play solos with in this game are the ones that both lane well and scale well into the late game. I actually think Frog fills that role because Frog lanes pretty well. That being said, while Cinder doesn't lane well, it's just cracked in general, so it's a good choice for solos. Come on, friends, don't push up, you have a back crab. Don't touch your laner's farm unless they're not doing it. So in this case, I'm gonna let my frog clear this back crab. Their center path person was here. Do not take your laner's fruit if you are not staying in lane to help them fight. They need that to stay alive. It is very important if you are center path that you go bottom for the second set of Bs, because the Dreadnought objective is much more important than the Rotom objective. So showing up to the bottom path helps ensure that your team is going to be more likely to get the more important objective. Now this is a spot where I don't know if you saw, but I was playing for a last hit on that piece of wild Pokemon there because it was being contested. So while you shouldn't take farm that's being uncontested from your people that are in path, you should make sure that the opposing team can't get it if possible. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get Wiggly out. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Both of our, and this is why it's important that you show up bottom. Like, both my laners died, so I can't contest Bs, but I did at least ensure that our point didn't get broken for free after they both got KO'd. Losing your point before. Okay. And then chat, who's surprised that our top path hasn't rotated? Come on, gather here, friends. The objective is gone at this point, I believe. Just a little too late. But I got my 9 slightly sooner. Yeah, and instead of coming back to help us in the path that they lost, the Garchomp has decided it's going to grief my center path wild Pokemon. Why would you fight on their point by yourself as a support character? Because you don't understand the limits of the game. That's the easy answer. I always feel an incredible amount of validation. Like, I used to be the nice person that, like, never called center path and pushed it aggressively when someone else called it. But then there's so many games like this one where, like, the frog that I took the center from just never rotated down, right? So, like, it's like, well, it's kind of rude, but also at the same time, I'm going to be in the spots where I need to be at the right time, whereas the frog just never showed up. So, like, had we given center path to the frog, we'd end up being much worse off this game because they don't understand where they need to be from a macro position. Like, they had plenty of time to get down, and they just stayed top and broke the top goal, giving the opposing team more experience. Which, something I've actually started doing, when other people call center path and I want to be center, I will look them up on Unite API, and if they have a good rank, I'll push off, and if they don't, I won't push off. Alright, I have a Unite move for this. Alright, Frog showed up. I am a golden god! Worship me! The best around. No one's ever gonna bring us down. Except those people right there. Now we're gonna get brought down. Charizard got a Rotom though, chat. I should have bailed. I should have acknowledged that my Charizard was off in Africa and just bounced. So we got the objective because we are a golden rabbit god. But Wiggly Unite plus being 5-4 meant that. And this, I would like to show here, this is a prime example of why Rotom is an awful objective, chat. Not only did Charizard get an objective that did actual nothing, but they also got knocked out because while their objective was doing nothing, they felt it was necessary for them to push in with it. So not only did they throw for their team being in the wrong spot, but then they threw again by feeding the opposing team additional experience. Why are we fighting here, chat? There's nothing to fight about here. There's no reason to be brawling. Why are we brawling? Who said I'm blue, chat? And so, if anything, the thing I want you to take away from this game and that engage, there's two things you could take away from that engage. One, you could be like, oh, it's my Charizard's fault I got KO'd bottom. But the reality is, I had control over getting KO'd bottom. I chose to stay in that fight knowing Charizard wasn't there. I should have just bailed. And that's the healthy way you need to look at these solo queue matches. You'll never be able to control your teammates if you're not playing fives, chat. You need to be able to look at what your teammates are doing and then adjust your play to maximize your results based on their poor positioning. So you can't fix their positioning, but you can, however, fix how you behave based on their positioning. I think we can get this person out. Okay. For the love of God, Frog, reset. Okay. I am the frog rabbit god. Penta KO, do the bird, we're doing the bird. Golden rabbit god, chat. Golden rabbit god. The best around. No one's ever gonna bring you down. Look at this. I noticed my frog was in a little bit of trouble, so we showed up to get them out. Use this crab to bounce up this way here. Ah, we're gonna get outplayed. Never mind, we are a golden rabbit god. Ha ha! Papi! Pippity pop, the rabbit fun don't stop, chat. This is a great game to end now. We're gonna play some Magic after this one. 3, 2, 1. The difference in your rabbit being cracked and your rabbit not in these games is huge. If your rabbit is cracked, you are going to have a very good time. If your rabbit is not cracked, you are going to have a bad time. I'm going to give our Greninja a thumbs up because they pushed off of jungle, and I promised not to make them sad, and I didn't. What was our stats? We had 9 KOs. We did 68,000 damage. Call that good enough. Thanks for hanging out all the way through the end. Remember, if you like my content and want to help it grow, tap that like button. Maybe share the video with a friend that you think might enjoy it. Leave a comment down below. Maybe let me know what a Pokemon you would like to see me play or highlight in the future is. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully.